Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings, lecturers. Uh, Today, our group will present to you about our case. So, the first is CAFO for Genu recurvatum due to post-polio syndrome. And the first will be explained by Zaidan. So, to Zaidan, you are.
Okay, for the patient identity is the case of the patient is post-polio with generic curvatum and name Mr. A. And for the age of the patient is 16 years old. And for the gender of the patient is male. And for the occupation of the patient, he is retired worker. And for the address of the patient, his address in Pasrebo, Jakarta Timur. Okay, for the anamnesis of the patient, the complaint of the patient is right knee bend backward while walking. He has no pain but gets fatigued easily. And for the history of the patient, he has poliomyelitis since age 4 and he has progressive weakness in the last 3 years. For the physical examination of the patient is in the right side of the leg. He has atrophy of right thigh muscles, and for the grade of the quadricep muscle is 2 per 5, and for the hamstring muscles is 3 per 5. And for the range of motion of the patient, he has hyperextension up to 15 degree, and right limb has LLD is shortened by 1 centimeters. For the gait and functional test of the patient, in the midstand he has clear genu recurvatum, and for the compensatory gait of that pathology is the trunk of the patient is bending to the left, and we told the patient to test for the walking 6 minutes walk, and for the normal people will have 500 meters, and the patient just have 180 meters, and in the position sit to stands he difficult without hand support. Okay, and for the orthotic goals of the device that we will make for the patient is one, to correct the knee hyperextension. Second is provide stability during standing and walking. Third is prevent further deformity. And fourth is improve gait efficiency and quality of life. And for the orthotic prescription of the device that we will make for the patient is the type of the device is unilateral KAFO, and in the knee joint is will use offset plus drop lock, and for the ankle joint it will be plantigrade or 90 degree, and for the strap is we will use velcro with UVA padding. Okay, for the next presentation will be presented by Amar Prasojo.
Okay, next is design, component, and materials. So, the design is an unilateral CAFO. And then using an offset and a drop lock for the knee axis, and then use 4 bands, that is proximal tight band and distal tight band, and then proximal calf band and distal calf band. And then for the materials that we use is PE plastic 4 millimeters, and then aluminum steel for the sidebars for the knee axis, and then we use straps and buckle. Okay, then next is manufacture technique. First is measurement and casting. The casting technique using non-weight bearing. The patient lies down, supinated, supine, and then in the knee using a rest to flex the knee a bit, and then using plate to control the ankle joint. And then next is thermoplastic or vacuum forming, and then assembly of joint and straps, assembly the knee axis, the thigh and the calf, and then last is finishing and padding, and last is fitting and adjustment on the patient. After that is follow-up and education. First week follow-up is skin and gait evaluation. So we check the patient's skin and what the outcome of the gait that we got after giving the CAFO. And next is monthly control, the orthosis adjustment that we can adjust that or we need to adjust after fitting. And then muscle strengthening and balance training to help strong the muscles again and the balance. And last is patient education, teaching them to donning or doffing and the device care, how to clean the device and how to take care of the device that has been given. And last is skin check. And next will be explained by Adit.
And the next, knee osteoarthritis with Genivarum. And patient identity. Case knee osteoarthritis with Genivarum. Name Mr. Z, age 56 years. Gender Malay. Occupation retired worker. Address in Jakarta. And next, anamnesis. Main complaint, pain in both knee, especially during walking and stair climbing. History, pain for 2 years, worsening morning stiffness more or less 15 minutes, no major trauma. And for mobility, able to walk without age distance limit to more or less 100 meter. And the next, physical examination, bilateral varus deformity, ROM, full flexion and full extension, ligament stable, quadriceps muscle strength 4 out of 5, hamstring muscle strength 4 out of 5. And the next, gait assessment, antalgic gait with a base of support, varus thrust in mid stance. Next, functional examination, difficulty climbing up and down stairs, walking tolerance more or less 100 until 150 meter, limit by pain 6 minutes walking test, and need hand support when standing from chair, sit to stand test, slow and requires effort, balance sufficient but varus thrust observed while walking. Next, orthotic goals, provide medial anterolateral stability of the knee, reduce pain during activity, improve walking ability and daily function, prevent further deformity progression, correct knee varus. Prescription CAFO with valgus corrective force, lock or polycentric knee joint depending on patient tolerance.
Okay, thank you, Adit. And next is design, materials, and components. So the design is CAFO with lateral upright and 3-point pressure system for varus correction. The materials that we use is lightweight polypropylene or polyethylene and metal joints, foam padding, velcro straps. And for the components are thigh and calf shells. Knee joint is a locking or polycentric, and the ankle joint is plantigrade 90 degree and fixed. And then foot plate for weight distribution, and last is straps and padding. And next is manufacturing technique is limb measurement and casting using non-weight bearing cast by the patient is lying down supine. And then next is thermoforming polypropylene or lamination for carbon fiber. And then assembly of uprights, joints, footplate and straps. And this is trial fitting and adjustment for alignment and comfort. Next is follow-up plan. For the first 2 weeks, evaluate pain reduction, skin condition, and comfort. And every 3 months, assess the gait after we give the CAFO, and functional mobility and device condition. And then adjust orthosis if there are skin problems or discomfort. And for the patient education and continuity, first is to teach patient how to don or doffing CAFO properly. And second, use during walking, standing, and outdoor activities. And third, combine with physiotherapy, quadriceps strengthening, and stretching. Fourth is maintain healthy body weight to reduce load. And fifth, monitor for skin redness, blisters, or pressure sores. And last is regular follow-up with orthosis and orthopedic specialist if pain worsen or function declines. And here are the references that we use for each case. Thank you for your attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.